So this is the first lecture for IT strategy and governance. As I mentioned, this course is containing 3 case studies, project, and final exam. Okay. Final exam is open book, which means that you can access the PowerPoints only.
Final exam 40%?
40, yeah. All right. So for this course here, we are going to explain IT and business alignment, IT governance, scope of the IT governance, and so on. And you need to differentiate between IT planning and business planning. IT objectives, business objectives, okay? Which one is more important? And why it is important that they are aligned, okay? First of all, why it is now, everyone is talking about IT governance, why it is important? Because IT became more important nowadays. In the recent century, IT is now is very important. It is everywhere. It's in all sciences. Engineers, they need IT. Accountants needs IT. Finance experts, they need IT. Doctors, they need IT. Correct? So IT is involved in many things, many technologies. And it's a technology by itself. Programming, AI, robots. So it's very important that we should have a proper and advanced IT governance. Okay? So we can summarize these reasons. Board members and executive management are globally concerned with effectively governing information technology, resources, and major initiatives. Okay? We need to make sure that IT is well aligned with business. All right? I need you to understand this point because IT governance provides a framework to align an organization's IT strategy with its business objectives. Okay? And the framework defines tasks for business and IT alignment during planning and execution. All right? It also includes the necessary leadership to lead those IT tasks effectively. So in real life, we have the business objectives first. Business objective of the company to make profit, to survive, to prosper. IT will support this. It's not like business will follow IT. IT will align with business. So the main thing is business. Profit. Sustained profit. So you should align your IT plan and objectives with your business. Okay? So what is the problem? What will happen if we don't do that? You will have many things. Bad effects if they are not aligned. Okay? Of course, it will affect your profits. It will affect your project. So issues and challenges without IT governance. Okay? You need to make sure how you can improve or increase profit or revenue by leveraging your IT. Yani if I am an online business, I want to increase my sales, so I want to make first, I need to make my online resources more easily accessed. So IT is is helping your business. Ensure IT compliance with regulatory body requirements, should follow the rules. If you have online payment, it should follow the rules for regulation for online payments, card use. All right, things like that. Leverage IT to increase profitability. Innovation through IT for competitive advantage using AI, things like that. A growing complexity of IT environment, this puts extra responsibility on you. You need to understand it, you need to adapt to it. Growing complexity of IT governments and fragmented infrastructures, like when you have different technologies, you want to put them together, some systems may be legacy, things like that. So these are all challenges to you as an IT expert. Demand for technologists outstripping supply. Okay, maybe you need expert, you need outsource some services, so on. Or there is a lack of experts in some areas. A communication gap between business and IT manager. This is very important. Because business people, they talk business. IT, they talk IT. So sometimes there is a gap. So for you as an expert, you need to be able to fill that gap. Communication, leadership. Lack of funding, also this is important. Marginal ROI on technology investment. IT managers often operate like firefighters. Yani on call when there is a problem. Okay. Which should not be like that. Should be proactive, not reactive only. All right. So if we have ineffective IT governance, these are the problems. Look at them. Some of them is budget overrun. Yani the project should like consume 1 million, it's consuming 1 million plus. Long time, also delays. Business needs not being met also. Increased complexity and suboptimal use of resources. Projects not being aligned with the overall strategy. Lack of confidence in the IT department, also a problem. Okay. Because people saw there are many problems, then they don't have trust now in IT, for example. So when you look at some statistics, when you see something like you can see, if you see that revenues are increasing, this is good news. If you see, and this is just an example for you as manager, when you look at the figures, okay? Importance of IT to the delivery of the business strategy and vision. Of course, it's very important, correct? Right. If we see here, increased IT cost. For you as manager, you don't want cost to be increasing too much, okay? It needs to be controlled. Return on investment is low. Incidents, too many incidents or serious incidents, and so on. Okay, look at them, please. This will just open your imagination. Imagine you are a manager and you are seeing this in the report. What are the things you look for that these are bad signs? Need to be handled. Okay. Next. So the solution for this, what is the solution that we have for all these problems and challenges? To have a proper IT governance. Proper IT governance. Okay. What is IT governance? I think, you know, governance in Arabic, what's the meaning?
Okay.
Very good. MashaAllah. Good. Okay. So provides a structure to align IT strategy with business objectives. Okay. So this is the definition. And it clarifies oversight, accountability, and decision rights for IT strategy resources and control activities. Ensures the effective and efficient use of IT to achieve business goals. Okay, اللي هو حوكمة باللغة. And it has two main parts. Okay. IT demand governance, اللي هو doing the right things. Okay. And IT supply side governance, اللي هو doing things right. يعني first you have to decide what you will do. And once you decide, the second part you need to do it right. What do we do and how we do it right. You understand? Yeah. First one is with planning, second one with implementation. Yeah. ITG اللي هي IT governance. We can divide it in the framework. You know, a framework, when you need to write it, you need to divide it into items. When you document, you need to come up with some terms. So it can be divided into structures, which are rules and responsibilities. بنسميها احنا RAC matrix. IT organization structure, CIO on executive board, IT strategies committee, all are members of this structure. CEO, CIO, you know, all this naming. Board, CISO. Then we have the processes. IT governance framework such as COBIT, ITIL, of course, and so on. Okay. Scorecards, SLA, service level agreements. Then we have the relational mechanism. Here we are talking about active participation and collaboration between business and IT stakeholders. Partnership, reward, and incentives, okay? Cross-functional business IT, training, and so on. Remember, we talked about filling the gap in the communication between IT and business. So imagine, put yourself like in an organization. Imagine you are a CIO. CIO يعني Chief Information Officer or Chief Executive Officer, CEO. How do you decide on these things? What are the things that you should decide? You know, you are thinking high level. So you should decide of which IT systems are appropriate, which accounting package to buy, because this will affect the organization system-wide. So big decisions. When it has outgrown its accounting software, or when to upgrade the software once we have it. Whether to make business online, whether to establish a data warehouse, whether to use ERP system, or customer relationship management software, whether to use the cloud or not, things like that, you know, outsource some services or not, big decisions. Any questions? Business strategy is defined as the course of action or set of decisions that support organization in achieving certain business goals. This is your business strategy. And strategy is long term, for long time. Okay? The business strategy establishes the need of the business. It sets the direction of the organization and helps to create goals to aim towards to it. Okay? On the other hand, IT strategy is a comprehensive plan that outlines how technology should be used to meet IT and business goals. You see, IT follow the business. So IT strategy is essentially a roadmap that outlines how an organization will leverage technology to achieve its business goals. IT strategy should support and shape an organization overall business strategy. So if we are to define IT governance, it's a framework that provides a structure for organization to align their IT strategy with their business objectives. Now here we are summarizing. Remember we said we have in the framework structures, relational mechanism, and processes. Remember this? We studied this here in this slide.
Structure,
Yeah, process and relational mechanism. Okay. Set of processes that ensure the effective and efficient use of IT to achieve business goals, such as decision-making processes, evaluating and prioritization of processes, oversight processes, risk management processes. We said we have two types of IT governance. Remember, the first one is demand. What do we need to do? The second one is supply. How do we do it right? What do we do? And then how we will do it right. Both are important. Okay? And this involves managers, stakeholders, okay, business leaders, IT leaders, also IT governance, okay? And they should be able to handle these questions or these issues. What IT projects should we give a priority? How will these projects align with business goals? And what is the benefit and ROI, ROI, return on investment of these projects? Processes involved demand intake and evaluation, portfolio management. When you have a project, you create a project portfolio. Then we have benefits realization, ensuring that the IT project deliver the expected benefits to the business. The efficiency of this project, benefits. Now we talk again about the IT supply side governance. How IT should do what it does. Okay, focuses on the technical delivery side of IT. Okay, and mainly this is owned or responsibility of IT department, اللي هو CIO, CTO, some organization, some chief technical officer. Okay. So they will take care of how will IT projects be delivered efficiently and effectively, what resources, people, hardware, software, and so on. The services included are, or processes involved are, service management, risk management, change management, performance management. All right. What is the room number here?
KG0. KG0.
All right. Now look at this, please, very interesting. Here we have, remember we said the demand and supply. Okay, so the IT governance and benefits, they should be aligned with your business objectives. This is very important. Always you should be aware of that. Okay. You look here. IT should support business. IT risks should be controlled. Quality should be improved. Cost, try to make it less. Delivery, try to make it faster. These are all good signs. So if you have good IT governance, you will have strategic alignment between your IT and business. And you will have value delivery. You will make profit. Cost will be reduced. The quality will increase. Risk will be controlled. And performance will be enhanced. These are all when you have proper IT and business alignment. Okay. We will see these videos at the end and we'll let you do the activity. So, as IT governance should be focusing on answering these concerns. What decisions need to be made? Yeah, this is the scope of IT governance. Okay. Then the structure of IT governance, and who is responsible? CISO, CTO, engineers, so on. Then process of IT governance, how we are doing it. Processes. So it's all about scope, structure, and processes. So now, to read more about this, to learn more about this, please read these definitions or examples, actually. So here we have IT principles. For example, how do the business principles translate to IT principles? What is the role of IT? What are desirable IT behaviors, and so on? Please read them. Read them. They are to broaden your mind, to make you feel that you are in management and you want to think about these things. IT architecture. By the way, architecture is not only hardware. Architecture is everything: hardware, software, services, people, data. Then we have the infrastructure. Then we have the business application needs, اللي هو applications used, outcomes of each project. Then we have our IT investment for enhancement our IT infrastructure.
Who pays how much?
Yeah. Which project is has more priority? Things like that. Okay. Any questions? So here, let's look for IT principles. We have already talked about this. What is the enterprise desired operating model, online, on-site, hybrid? What will IT support? How will IT support it, and so on? IT architecture. What are the needs for integration and standardization? IT infrastructure. What is going to be included in the shared platform and services? What are the hardware and software needed, and so on. Then we have business application. We are looking at the same table, we're just going point by point. Business and application needs. What are the challenges when we choose the application and when we implement it? Okay. Yeah. All right. Very good. Overlapping projects. Investment and prioritization, of course, which one we will invest in first and why. Okay, we already mentioned this. اللي هو what are the three parts of IT governance? Framework, structure, processes, and relational mechanism. Okay. يعني if you see relational mechanism, mostly human for the people, incentives, training, awareness, communication. All right. So this is the IT governance process improvement flow. Very nice framework to show you. Okay. First, where are we and where we want to be? How do we reach there? See here, you start from here. You see here? Or start from here. Where we want to be. First, what I want to do. What I want to achieve. Future. But reality, where am I now? Okay. How do I reach there? هنسميها gap analysis. We will learn more about this. This is very nice framework. Let me explain it to you now. So, first, you put your vision, where you want to be. Then you study your current situation. You do something called SWOT analysis, SWOT, and we will study it more. SWOT analysis, yani strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Then how do we reach there? We call this gap analysis. Where are we now? Where we want to be? How do we reach there? Okay. Based on the gap analysis, I choose the framework that will help me to achieve that. And if I want to improve my security, IT management security, I can apply ISO 27001, for example. If I want to improve my IT services, my call center, I can apply ITIL. If I want to improve my project management, I can apply something related to Prince or PM Book. Okay, and train my managers. So these are the things you need to take care about. Okay, so this is the summary. IT governance is a broad and complex topic with many parts. IT governance represents a journey, and IT governance is different from IT management. صح? We already agree on that. IT governance is more about strategy, long vision. Management is day-to-day operation, for example. Okay? The main purpose of IT governance is to align with business. You need to follow the business. Okay? To implement governance effectively, organization must start with business needs and prioritize and involve business process owners. Performance should be evaluated against business requirements to ensure IT is delivering on its promises. Okay, now this is the last slide. Now we will do the activity.